Hi guys, welcome back. Firstly, guys, the work I gave you over Easter, if you could put that into your OneNote, guys, and I'll correct it over the next few days. Um, Obviously, you probably all heard the news over Easter. We're living through kind of strange times now at the moment, and obviously your exams not going ahead now in June, guys. I suppose their logic to it is that the Leaving Cert has to go ahead and there has to be social distancing, so the Junior Cert isn't going ahead in June. You are still having an exam in September though, once you come back, guys, and by my reading of it, it's going to be the same. Your Junior Cert exam is made up, it's been done already. My assumption is you're going to be given a similar type exam in September, so don't switch off now, guys. You've worked really, really hard. You deserve to get a really good grade for this, and you're going to in September. So just stay working with me for the next few weeks, and you'll be fully prepared for that in September. I want to see you get the results you deserve. I know it's not ideal, guys. I know some of you might be happy with it, but um, it's not an ideal situation. But we have to make of it what we can. But it's not a fact that your exam is cancelled, you're having nothing. That's not the case, guys. You are coming back to a form, an assessment, a form, an exam in September. So stay working with me. We still have a small bit of the course still to do, guys, but we have most of it done, thankfully. So what I'm going to get you to do today, guys, if you can open up the tab, you look on the left hand side, Ireland after 1945, which 1945 is the end of World War II, so it's Ireland after World War II. If we can open it up, guys, and then I want you to go into where are we? Ireland after 1945 PowerPoint. Okay. And then, guys, I might get to put in a new heading into your notes copies of Ireland after 1945, and we'll go through this a little bit today. So, De Valera was the leader of Ireland during the emergency during World War II, and had been the leader since 1932. But after World War II, people got rid of him, and people wanted to change. Usually, people get sick and tired of the same man in charge for years, and De Valera had been in charge for years, but he hadn't been very popular. Unemployment had grown massively, and as you can see in the picture on the right hand side, there was thousands of people leaving, emigrating Ireland, and never to return. So, next bit is really, really key, guys, and make this heading stand out. You've what's called the first inter-party government. Now, inter-party means a number of different parties, and so De Valera is Fianna Fáil. Fianna Fáil lost the 1948 election. They're replaced by a mix mash of different parties. And you can see the three parties mentioned there: Fine Gael, Labour, and Clonda Publicta, who were a small party. The three of those worked together to form a new government. And the Taoiseach would be John A. Costello. Sean McBride would be External Affairs. His name's not too important, but Noel Brown in Health, his name is important, and it will become important in a couple of slides, guys. So I want you to take that down to your exercise copy, and particularly the next bit, the achievements. What did they achieve? In 1949, their biggest achievement, and actually it was the anniversary of this yesterday, I think 19th of April, they declared Ireland a republic. In 1949, we were a republic, which meant we'd fully cut off all ties with England. We were our own country, well, 26 counties anyway, and we were now what we call ourselves today, which is the Republic of Ireland. You're also given martial aid. If you remember from the end of World War II, martial aid is money being given from America. We got given some of that despite not fighting in World War II. And we got given some of that and we used it to build hospitals and houses. And increased rural electrification and the fight against TB was really, really important. TB was a big killer at this time. TB is a disease of the lungs, which makes you cough up blood, but often it can kill you if you got it at this time. And lots of people in Ireland, lots of the poor people are getting it in Ireland. Now, the new Minister of Health, whose name's up at the top, Noel Brown, pretty much eradicated that, brought in a screening programme to pretty much wipe out TB. And again, we'll come up to him in a minute. The IDA, it's a new group that are set up, the International Development Authority. They're set up to attract foreign industry to Ireland. They're really successful in that. One of the reasons why Ireland does so well as a country is we have so many foreign businesses in Ireland. Facebook, Google, Twitter, Apple, Amazon, PayPal, you name them, they're all in Ireland. The last point, guys, is really, really key. The Mother and Child Scheme. This brought down the government, actually. The Mother and Child Scheme was brought in by Dr. Noel Brown, the Minister of Health. This is asked all the time, guys, in question 3, the short answer questions. The mother and child scheme is mentioned. If you want to read a little bit more about it, on page 310 in your books. But there's a scheme brought in which would give free healthcare, completely free healthcare, to mothers and their children. So whenever a mother goes to the doctor, she'll never have to pay. Whenever they bring their child to the doctor, they'll never have to pay. It sounds like a great thing. It would have been a great thing, but the people that had all the power in Ireland this time were the church, and the church were completely against it. They felt that this is the state, the government interfering in family matters, and they didn't like that. They felt that it's not up to the state to do that, so they blocked it. And to the point that the minister resigned, the health minister Noel Brown resigned, and the government collapsed as a result of that scheme. Then, guys, what I'm going to get you to do after that, if you can come down to, I'm going to get you to do the document. I need an inter-party document. You see the blanks here. You have to fill in blank words that are missing here. If I could get you to do that, guys, you don't write the full top sentence, the full section at all. You just need to fill in the blanks. So the first blank, government of 1948. You look down here and see which word. The first inter-party government of 1948 was a coalition of Fianna blank. You want to look. It's going to be Gael. You fill it in. So you fill in all the blank words, guys, underneath each other in your exercise copy. Then I want you to skip the inter-party true or false, but I want you to do the election of 51 and 54. I want you to look at that graph, guys. It's a little bit like our document questions that we do a lot in our exams. I want you to examine that document and answer the questions that are underneath. Okay, so we'll go through the PowerPoint again, the points that are in the PowerPoint. You fill in the blanks from the inter-party document underneath it. Then do the election of 51 and 54. After that, guys, okay? And we might, that might be enough, guys. I'll probably keep it going for half an hour or so. And we'll leave that there for today then, guys, okay? Any questions, as usual, send me an email if needs be, okay? Talk to you tomorrow, guys.